I get the belly, I no cry like that. Oh, since they started calling Akamu pap, and there wahala begin. He's not gushing out like he would want. He will cry, and I will cry too. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
If you have never had to shout blood of Jesus like 5 to 10 times when you're making pap, I respect you. Take the fat, you deserve it. Take your flowers. Because tell me why it's so difficult to make pap. It's akamu. I know where the problem came from now. It's since they started calling akamu pap, and there wahala begin. Because I remember in those days at home when we used to call it akamu, I used to see my mother now. She would just boil water, mix the thing small, pour hot water. It will do well, akamu. But since they started calling akamu pap, now so akamu spoil. Now akamu is raising shoulder up. Look at custard. Do you see custard behaving that way? No. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. If you're a new mom and you want to start introducing pap or other foods to your child after breastfeeding, after exclusive for 6 months or 4 months or whenever, and you want to start with pap, pull your ear. Don't buy akamu from the market, oh. Don't buy pap from the market because your little one is still very young. They are still very vulnerable to everything that flies about. So you need to be very careful because you don't want to know the process of making pap. The way people do it in their houses that they carry to come and sell in the market, you're gonna be shocked. If you see the water, if you know the source of the water, food poisoning is real. Protect your little one. Making pap is not that hard. Just ask YouTube, Google it. You will see plenty recipe for making pap. You can decide to use 1 grain start corn or millet or guinea corn, or mix it anyhow you want to do it. Do it yourself so that you'll be sure of the water you use, you'll be sure of the bowl you use, you'll be sure of the fermentation process if you are going to be fermenting it. I think most people do. Remember when I was trying to introduce other things to my son. He's 3 now, Jovan. Hey God, this boy used my eyes to see pepper. There's nothing I did not try. There's nothing we did not give him. In fact, from when he was born, when I was not lactating, I was not getting no breast milk, and he was hungry, and we went to buy Nan One. God, this boy would rather be hungry than eat anything else. It was war. For those few days, the boy was starving, honestly, because he's not interested. It's not as if that time at that point he never tasted breast before. Shakara. Finally, when hunger mama ran where he took the Nan One for a while, and then I started producing breast milk small, and then I now started on that one. He will get so frustrated when he sucks breast, put his mouth, and the thing they come out where it's just small. It was just coming, but baby boy did not understand nada. So he will suck and when the thing is not gushing out like he would want, he will cry. And I will cry too. I was always crying. I was a nervous, emotional wreck at that time. I'm sure I'm not alone on this table. Most mothers must have gone through this. I felt like a bad mom. I felt like I was inadequate. God, I beg. I was always, I don't know. I think I was close to depression or to postpartum depression because I was crying a lot. It was just normal. I was so emotional. Even when I get the belly, I don't cry like that. I was always crying, always worried. I was not even sleeping. I would every few minutes I would go and check if he's breathing. When he's sleeping, I cannot sleep. That's why they say, why your baby is sleeping? You sleep. It was difficult for me because while he's sleeping, my mind is not at rest. I'm thinking, what if he doesn't wake up? What if it rolls over? What if this? What if that? Thank God for my husband. Thank God for that man because he was the one that kept reassuring me. Sometimes he'll tell me, "Yeah, sleep. I'll watch over him," and then he'll just be close to the baby while I'm on the other side. So if you don't cry once up, that's when you will now wake me up. Sometimes I'll express milk. That's at the point that I started coming out very well. And so he will do night duty and I'll sleep well. But that was not until later. Oh, later. Anyways, when it was time for me to start giving him other things, I gave him water, and he was very receptive. He loved to drink water. He, not to say that that one took the place of the breast milk, oh, he was still going at it with vigor and strength. But he loved water. And then and outside buying baby food. I bought, they told me not to buy, let me not, I'm not trying to spoil any brand. They told me not to buy a particular one that had a lot of sugar and all. And so I left it, and I tried a new one, Nutribomb. At first, when I first offered it to him, it was something new. He was exploring. But when he saw that this thing wants to become regular thing, he stopped though. You put it in his mouth, he will hold it. He will keep holding it. He no go swallow am. In the end, he will pour it out. Kai! It was quite a struggle. And then I decided to make pap. I went and made pap, and he was receptive to it though. But the problem was the pap no dey belle full, and he doesn't like it with spoon. It's as if the thing dey wasting time. The boy dey chop. So I'll put it inside the feeding bottle and give this boy. I had to open the mouth of the feeder to be wider than what it was, so that he can quickly gulp it down, and he will still be crying. He was not satisfied. So I started thinking of something else that can hold him better. I did a lot of all these things I saw online: rice and banana and avocado and carrots and this and that. Not say I don't try, egg yolk and different things. I sure tried a lot of things. Mothers, now you try. And that's how most of them, you end up not taking it. Sometimes, especially the first time, he likes exploring. He will be interested. After that time, he will decide that he does not want it again. Well, this kept going on until my friend introduced me to Tamba. She brought from her house for me. They make in their house, and he liked it. But the problem was there was a little pepper in it, and he didn't like the pepper. But I noticed that he was still trying, but the pepper was a hindrance. So I said, let me try and make this tamba myself. But I don't like the color of tamba. So I decided to do some brown, and I mixed some grains. And guess what? He loved it. He loved it. He will eat it some brown, and he will be full. He go chop, then he will come go sleep. It was such a relief. And the sweetest part of it all, he gave me a business. That's what I'm doing now. I produce Tom Brown. I supply to stores and pharmacies and shops in the market, everywhere I sell. Everybody knows me as Madam Tom Brown. That's what I do. Imagine that from my struggles of transitioning from breast milk to solid, I got a business for myself, and God has been good. So anyways, I know that I'm not alone. I know that many mothers are going through this. You can share your experience in the comment section, and also this is some of the things that you can try. Make pap, try tamba, make some brown as well. If you Google it, you'll see many recipes, or you can just contact me and I'll supply you anywhere around Nigeria. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Until we just again next time. Maybe next time I'll feature the chop chop boy team. No, it's still a chop. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.